Hello everyone. Today's topic of discussion is single sideband suppressed carrier system. So far we have seen two different techniques of AM generation. One is double sideband full carrier system and another one we have studied is double sideband suppressed carrier system. And from our previous discussions, we know that to make a communication system effective or efficient, we need to work on two main parameters. One is the bandwidth requirement of transmission, right? And another one is the power required for transmission. And we have learned that DFC-FC system is the least efficient in fulfilling both the conditions. But somehow in DSB-SC communication, we achieved power efficiency by eliminating this carrier which we were getting in DSB-FC communication. And from our previous discussions, we know that the efficiency, the power efficiency in DSB-SC system is raised by 50%. But still, if you look at their spectrums, so you'll notice that your spectrum is having a width of twice of FM, right? I mean FM this side and FM this side, so this becomes twice of FM. Similar will have in DSB-SC, right? Only thing is that this carrier is suppressed, but it is maintaining the bandwidth, that is twice of FM. Now the main idea of discussing this SSB-SC technique here is to overcome this limitation of DSB-FC and DSB-SC waveforms. That means we'll try to increase the bandwidth efficiency of the channel or transmission. Now to do so, we'll consider this waveform again, that is the waveform of DSB-SC, and made this to pass through and or subject this to a band pass filter. The main idea is to either tune my band pass filter to this frequency or we can tune to this frequency. Means we'll transmit only one sideband at a time, and this will make use of this fact that both the frequencies are at different level. This FC plus FM is always greater than FC minus FM. For better understanding of the fact, let us consider this diagram. Now here is your message signal, right? Here we have oscillator circuitry, and after doing all that processing, we are getting this waveform at here, right? That is, the DSB-SC waveform. Now this DSB-SC waveform is subjected to this band pass filter. Now this band pass filter can either tune to your upper side frequencies or it can be tuned to lower side frequencies. Now suppose the band pass filter is tuned to upper side frequency, so that we'll get at this place only upper side frequencies, right? From here you can see, and these frequency will get attenuated, and a reverse will happen if we tune our band pass filter to lower side frequency. Then your higher frequency will get attenuated and lower frequency will pass through. Okay, so from here we can have two different voltages based on the tuning of this band pass filter, right? We call it VSSB. Okay, if we are tuning to lower side frequency, then it will be MVC over 2 multiply cos of omega C. It can be our FC minus FM 2 pi t, right? And if it is tuned to upper side frequency, then VSSB will become minus of MVC by 2 cos of FC plus FM multiplied 2 pi t. Alright. The idea of eliminating the sidebands or one sideband is based on the fact that upper sideband and lower sideband are uniquely related to each other, as they are symmetric with respect to FC, right? This is exactly the same as we have in another direction. As we know, this distance on either side is FM only. In this diagram, as you can see, this is the Fourier spectrum of your message signal, right? Then DSB-SC spectrum, and this one is either if you have selected USB transmission, then USB spectrum you can see. Likewise, if you have selected LSB transmission, then LSB spectrum is present. And we know from our previous discussions that this total distance is twice of fm, means and bandwidth of twice of fm we require for transmission of DSB-SC or DSB-FC signals. All right, but herein for SSB transmission, these are SSB transmissions. Okay, but for this one we know only one sideband is being transmitted, right? So if you notice this gap, this from FC to FC plus FM or FC to FC minus FM, this is FM only. Okay, and mathematically the equation becomes for this case, suppose USB transmission, we can write bandwidth of SSB equals, see, the upper frequency is FC plus FM, we know, minus what, we have this distance, right, this distance. So your minimum value here is FC, all right, minus FC. So this comes out to be FM only, right? Likewise, if we consider lower sideband transmission, then your higher frequency is FC. Okay, so FC minus what? Minus FC minus FM, right? So this becomes FC plus FM. All right, FC gets cancelled out, so we are left with FM only. So ultimately, we have concluded that the bandwidth is reduced to half in SSB-SC transmission. Okay, so from here we can conclude that SSB transmission is power efficient as well as it is bandwidth efficient. And how this lower bandwidth is advantageous actually? See, the lower the bandwidth of modulated signal, more is the number of channels that can be accommodated in given frequency space. Okay. Alternatively, we can transmit more frequency bands on a single channel. That is all for now. We'll continue our discussion in upcoming lectures. Till then, thank you.